Hello everyone, today's video was inspired by tattoo kind of line work designs. This one specifically is actually inspired by the white rose, like the Yorkshire white rose. I'm sorry I'm mumbling my words, but so I started out with a base color nude, just a couple of coats. The codes for that will be in the description box. And then I'm using my Bluesky gel paint and a fine detail brush, which is always linked in the description, and I'm just kind of I made the center circle in the corner of my cuticle, and then I made two petals, and then kind of overlapping those in between those petals I made some bigger petals as well. And if you've seen the Yorkshire rose or the white rose, that is what this design was inspired by. Obviously you could do any kind of tattoo design you wanted if you were looking for this kind of tattoo nail art look, but you basically want a nude base and then, well, line work in black. Obviously you could do a coloured tattoo look if you wanted to, but I thought this was really nice and simple. Yeah, and it looks really effective. I've had lots of compliments on this design already, even though I do only have it on one hand. So here it is again. I do a semicircle in the corner of my cuticle, and then I do two petals, smaller petals. Now you could just do this on one accent nail, or like I've done it on every single nail. You can also line them up so that they kind of connect, nail to nail, if you know what I mean. Here I'm doing another row of petals that are placed where the two smaller petals join together, if you know what I mean, like the middle of it is placed there. If you aren't using a gel paint, I highly recommend that you flash cure as you go. If you're using a gel paint, you've got a lot more time before you need to flash cure. So I did the wiggly line in there, and I do that on every single petal as well. I add a leaf into the center of those two where the petals meet, and again on the outside two petals. I only put a little leaf line on the outside petals, I don't put it on the inside one, but you could absolutely do whatever you want. Oh, that's what I was going to say. If you want to see a video of some tips and tricks that I've picked up on doing line work, things that make it easier. I'm no perfectionist. I'm not perfect at fine line work, but I have picked up a few little tips and tricks that help me out. Let me know if you'd be interested in seeing them. So I thought I'd show you again what I did. It's the same exact technique and everything, but I did it again on my thumb, and I think the thumb turned out the nicest of all the nails. I guess maybe because it was the last one that I'd done, so I'd had a fair few practices. But it just goes to show that practice does make better. I was going to say perfect, but I'm still not perfect. There's plenty of room for improvement. One thing I will say is to make the finest lines possible, I'm using the tip of my brush, not really like the belly of the brush, if you know what I mean. I'm using mainly the tip, but like I said, if you want to see a video on little hints and tricks and tips and things for fine line work, let me know and I can do that for you. I can show you a comparison between using like regular gel polish for your lines, using gel paint for your lines. I could even show you the difference with acrylic as well if you're interested, so just let me know in the comments. Or just like this video. If it gets a lot of likes, then I'll know you want to see a fine lines tips and tricks video. Anyway, that's pretty much the design for this one. Like I said, you don't have to do this exact design. It's just an idea that tattoo inspired nail art can look really cool. So you'll want to put on 2 layers of top coat. Well, for me anyway, because I'm making these matte, I've said previously that I like to put on a layer of top coat to kind of smooth out the line work, because the line work is slightly raised, you know, it's painted on top of the base color. So I like to put on a layer of regular top coat to smooth that out. Then I put on a layer of matte top coat, and that way you can't really see the raised areas of the gel paint. If that makes sense at all? No, probably not, but okay. Anyway, that is the finished design. I hope you enjoyed this video and learned something, and yeah, don't forget to like it and comment and share it with anybody that you think might find this video interesting. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again soon, maybe, with my next video. Bye!